Good morning, PreK. This is Mr. Green, and I'm going to create a video here today about some very interesting things. So be ready, get set, and let's go. So every morning, I would say every morning, for me, I warm up for my regular day with a cup of coffee or a glass of juice, or I drink a lot of water to stay hydrated. But when we think about warming up for our voices or even our fingers, we can do a lot of different things to help us get warmed up. We start stretching. Oh, my arms get stretched. Can you guys do that? Can you stretch out your arms? Lift them high. Give yourself a great big hug. I even shake out the wiggles out of my hands. Get those wiggly things out. Now, when it comes to playing on the piano, I still have to warm up my fingers. They just don't start automatically working without me helping them start. So I'm gonna warm up my fingers with Mommy Made Me Mash My M&Ms, as well as my voice. So if you could, let's join me now for Mommy Made Me Mash My M&Ms. All right, stand up, get a good deep breath. And here we go. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Ready? Go. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Big breath. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Faster now. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Now let's hiccup. Hiccup, hiccup. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Hiccup, hiccup. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Hiccup, hiccup. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Last time. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. All right. So when we warm up, well, all we're trying to do is get our body functioning, our arms moving. We can even kind of walk in place when we're doing Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. All of those things can help you warm up and get ready for the day. So when you come to school or you're getting ready to maybe go out and play, you're ready to go instead of getting there and then you're stretching or you're still eating breakfast or anything like that. So I encourage you to warm up, and that is first thing every time we come into music class. So be ready. I'm excited. You guys are going to be here next year, and this is going to be so much fun. We're going to have Mr. Pete the Rabbit here. He's going to talk to you. You'll probably hear in a little bit, and we have a whole bunch of other puppets. And I'm just excited that you guys are coming here in about 4 months. And really, you only have about 4 weeks left of school as a pre-K. And we're just excited for you guys to be at Cushing Lower Elementary. So, all right, enough with warm-ups. We're going to jump into a couple of new songs. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Hi, guys. It's Mr. Green, and we're going to just start another song called It's Music Time. I think we've done it before, but what we're going to try to do is give you an opportunity to keep the beat, okay? Turn that a little bit there. So if you want to keep the beat with your hands, clap, clap, it's music time, it's music time. Or if you have a noodle, I have my friendly noodle, my purple noodle. And he's gonna help me, but I'm gonna just go, it's music time, it's music time. So you guys can have that understanding and try to start learning how to keep the beat. All right, that's just a fun little song where it's about a minute long. So we're gonna start with It's Music Time. Here we go. Here we go, let's stand up. Let's get ready to start clapping our hands. Here we go. It's music time, it's music time, it's music time, it's music time, it's music time. We all have fun, we sing and dance and play. All right, if you have your noodle. Ready, set, sing. Clapping time, it's clapping time. There you go, good job. Music time, we all have fun. We sing and dance and play. Clap, clap, clap. That's the beat. It's patting time. You can pat on your chest. You can pat on your shoulder. Or even on your laps. We sing and dance and play. Ready? Pat. Pat, 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 pat. It's singing time, it's singing time, it's singing time, it's singing time. Music time, we all have fun. We sing and dance and play. Sing, 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 sing. Great job. You guys did fantastic on keeping the beat, clapping, tapping, and singing. You guys are fantastic. All right, I'll come back. Maybe we'll introduce Mr. Eagle to you. All right, well, see you in a bit. Bye-bye. Hey, kids. Hi, I want to talk to you about Eddie, my eagle. He's flown in, and he wants to talk to you a little bit about, he's going to land on my arm here. There he goes. Okay. He's going to talk to you about speaking voice and singing voice. So what Eddie likes is hearing the singing when he's clear up high and he's flying around. And when he hears that, he just likes to listen to it. La, la, la. And then he lands, and then he can sit there and talk. And he likes talking voice too. So when we're talking, all that is just using words, and we put them together, and we're making just normal talking conversation. But when we start singing, and he starts soaring up high in the sky, he loves that. So I invite you to find a puppet or an animal that you can talk to, and then you can also sing to as well. And Mr. Eagle loves to hear people sing, don't you? All right, he's gonna fly away now. You guys say bye, Mr. Eagle. All right, see you later, guys. Hey guys, we're gonna talk real quick, a refresher if you will, about loud and quiet, fast and slow. Okay, so the poem goes like this. 2 little sausages frying in the pan. One went pop, and the other went bam, okay? So when we're thinking about 2 little sausages, they're in a frying pan, and it kind of has this sound, sizzling sound, right? And then, so 2 little sausages frying in the pan. One went pop, and we used a loud instrument to make the pop sound. And the other one went bam. And you can use that same instrument, but you have to use it in a different way. So pop and bam. A real low pitched sound on the drum. So here we go. Right, you can sit here and watch this one, or you can practice it, pretend like you have a shaker. 2 little sausages frying in the pan. One went pop, and the other one went bam. All right, way to listen closely and pay attention. So you could do that with any of those particular instruments. Even in your classroom, you might even find a box for the drum. Or maybe you can rattle your hands together, and for the shaker, you can do that. You can go kind of thing like that. That makes a great little sizzling sound, all right? And then even a big cup clap. So a big cup clap would be like this. You're cupping your hands. You can make that sound. You're cupping it. It's kind of different. But anyway, you get the point. Enjoy that. 2 little sausages frying in the pan. And that's the shaking or the sizzling sound. One went pop, and the other one went bam. All right, good job, you guys. I'll be back in a little bit. Hang on. Okay, PreK, this is Mr. Green again, and I really want to introduce you to how creating word rhythm patterns with different vegetables and food items. So in the past, we've done mix a pancake or chop, chop, chippity chop, or just what we just talked about of 2 little sausages frying in a pan. So here is a picture. If I can turn it around here, I may not be able to. Let's see here. All right, I will turn it around and give it to you here in a second. Hang on one second. Here we go. Okay, so right in front of you on the screen, we have potato, pumpkin, pancakes, and radish. And so right here, we have potato and pumpkin, pancakes, and radish. This one has potato, rest. So we can do that when 3 beats, 1, 2, 3. So we could even clap potato, or if we did it faster, potato, 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 pumpkin, pumpkin, pancakes, radish. So what we want to do is create body percussion instruments that we can try to imitate those particular word rhythms. So what we're looking for is just putting together, I ate a potato, or I ate a potato, or I carved a pumpkin. So we want to rhythmically say all of our words in a rhythmic pattern. There's different ways to play them or perform them. But sometimes when we look at a word, we try to figure out how to say it. We try to figure out, first of all, the letters, but then we can turn around and identify all of the syllables that are in it, and we can put rhythms to it. So once again, reading is part of music, and music is part of reading, and hence we're reading music. Okay, so that's a little too deep for you guys, but that's okay. Enjoy yourself. Clap potato, potato, pumpkin, pancakes, radish. Great job. I'll be back with a little more here in just a moment. Okay, pre-K, we're going to be talking a little bit on this lesson, loud or quiet. Obviously, a roaring lion is loud, and a little rabbit is quiet. So let me go get Mr. Rabbit to make sure we're listening carefully, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, teachers, this is for you guys as well. We can do this, and we can ask them, do you want loud or soft, Mr. Rabbit? Rabbit said soft, okay? So here's the song called Whoops, Johnny. And we're going to put in, instead of Johnny, we're going to put in rabbit. So it goes, rabbit, 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 whoops, rabbit, 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 rabbit. Okay? Now you could put music to it, or you can do whatever you like, but sometimes they want their name to be loud. Wolfie would probably like that. Even Eagle would probably like it. But I have rabbit here to show you quiet, okay? You can even bring it down to a whisper. Rabbit, 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 rabbit. Whoops, rabbit, whoops, rabbit, 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 rabbit. Great job. I'm going to go get Wolfie here and show you what loud sounds like. All right. Okay, Wolfie, what would you like? He wants loud, and his name is Wolfie. So we're just going to call him Wolfie. Instead of Johnny, it's going to be Wolfie. So here we go. Wolfie, 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 Wolfie. Whoops, Wolfie, whoops, Wolfie, 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 Wolfie. I know, he thinks it should be louder. And I said, well, we don't want to use our outside voice inside. We want to just be loud, but not over loud, like our outside screaming voice. We don't do that inside, do we? All right, Wolfie's going to want us just a little bit louder. So you guys ready to try it? All right, get ready. Here we go. Wolfie, 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 Wolfie. Whoops, Wolfie, whoops, Wolfie, 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 Wolfie. Was that better, Wolfie? Yay! That is awesome. I just want you to recognize when your teacher says quiet down, you have to get like the little rabbit. But if she says, go ahead, go on outside, we wait until we get outside and we can use our outside voice and get loud like Wolfie likes it. All right. Hey, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, pre-K, this is just a quick little poem called Clouds. And we really have to determine if this should be quiet with the rabbit over here or loud with the lion. So I'm going to read this to you here, all right? Floating pictures in the sky, upon a cloud I'd like to fly and see the world from way up high. Come and ride a cloud with me. Okay, most of the time, I would say all the time, that whole poem there is going to be quiet, okay? Think about it. You're outside though, but Mr. Green, you can use your outside voice. Well, right, you are outside, but You don't have to use your outside voice always when you're outside, especially if you're talking to your friend who is right next to you. All right, so moving on, we're going to come up with a couple of new things here, and we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, enjoy the poem. Good morning, Pre-K. This is our last video of this particular session, and I just wanted to review with you a letter called W. A letter W says w, like walrus or Wanda or will or walk or wild or what would you do, right? Okay, so I've got a little short story here to tell you. You guys sit back and enjoy the story, so here it goes. It's called The Wild Friends Story. Wanda and Will liked wild animals. They thought it would be fun to take a walk with wild animals. What would you do if you got to visit a walrus? Wanda asked Will. I would waddle like the walrus, said Will. What would you do if you got to visit a worm? I would wiggle, wiggle, wiggle and slide, just like the worm, Wanda said. Wanda and Will had fun with their game. They thought, of what they would do if they got to visit other wild animals. They would walk with a woodchuck. They would wave with a whale. They would love to take a walk with their wild friends. They made pictures of their pretend walk with wild animals. And then they made up a song. What would you do if you could visit a wild animal? What would you do if you could visit a wild animal? Great job today, you guys. Hey, it is fantastic. And once again, I'm so excited to see you guys next year, and we look forward to it. And go Tigers, another wild animal. Bye.